CrossFit Strongsville. Congratulations on making it to week 2 of the New Year, New You Challenge. We're here to talk about the second round of your mobility assignments. Unfortunately, I am traveling the first few days of this week, so we get to have some fun in the hotel room. Jumping into it, your first stretch is a favorite of ours. You want to have something soft you have underneath you. Likely carpet will work just fine. You also have a pillow. In this case, we call this the couch stretch. You start out both feet near a wall. You're then going to raise up, in this case my right leg, to bring your foot up by the wall, knee going to be close to the wall junction there. I'm going to gradually bring the opposite leg up into a lunge position and then try and extend upward, bring my torso and hip forward, turning toward that front leg. Again, it should be here about 2 minutes on each side at minimum. And as you go through this, you'll notice that if it becomes easy for you, you can move your knee closer to the wall. The closer that is, the more difficult the stretch is going to be, and the more improvement you're going to see. And we want you to be, as always, trying to extend the boundaries of where you think you can get to here. So it should be a little bit of painful experience, but don't go too far into that pain cave. We really want to improve your range of motion, but not torture you for this. From there, the second portion of the initial mobility point would be the wrist mobilities you've seen and loved in class. We want to really use these to help you with your front rack position and be able to hold those elbows high and not have to drop your front rack when you're doing various Olympic movements. So from here, you're going to be on your knees in front, palms flat in front of you, leaning down over your palms for about 30 seconds. Try and get further and further as you go. You then bring your palms together, fingertips out to either side, going to the left and to the right. We can go about 30 seconds each on this as well. You can also spread that out by doing a partial time on each side and just going back, trying to get a little deeper on the next round. From there, bringing the fingertips closer to your body, leaning back over your fingertips to try and extend towards yourself. Again, here you want to be trying to get to that edge of where you think you can get to, and then just slide a little further than that as you exhale. You can also come up out of the stretch for a second and then try and dive a little further once you've recovered. And lastly, you'll flip the palms over so you're on the back of your hand, trying to point the elbow pits toward the opposite wall away from you and leaning back. With all of these, you want to be gentle about going into the movement, so nothing should be sudden or harshly painful for this. And it'll be good for the first point. Your second assignment is the favorite runner's lunge, where you start out, in this case my left leg, left foot is going to be flat on the ground. I'm going to be extending my hip to the ground as I push my knee out away from me. Here you're going to be another 2 minutes on each side. As you're here, I want you to be really trying to drive that hip in different positions to find the edges of where you're mobile and try and increase those. After about 2 minutes, you can then move out to the side away from your leg and push back, getting at a different corner of your hip. You'll have 2 minutes or so here. As always, trying to tweak it as you go. Don't just stay stable in one position. Lastly, you'll then stick the hand underneath the knee, leaning down over your foot, trying to get your chest as close as you can to your foot, getting another corner of the stretch. That's it for the second point, and then closing us out for the week, we will start out with the thoracic extension. It's going to be on all fours, bringing the back of your hand into your lower back, extending your elbow up as high as you can, even twisting your shoulders up, and holding for 2 minutes on each side. Here again, you should be trying to explore the movement, trying to get different angles, maybe place your hand in different spots on your back, really trying to improve your thoracic mobility. And lastly, I'm going to explain briefly before I jump into the movement. You're going to be laying down next to a wall with your feet up against the wall, almost in a squat position, and then pushing your legs out to your sides as you go. This will again get your hips opened up. So from here, any wall will do. Feet flat on the wall, pushing your knees out. Should feel an opening on your inner leg. With that, good luck and enjoy.